Hello everyone, I'm Sherry and you're watching Lessons Learned. Well, they say the first step is admitting you have a problem. So I'm just gonna go ahead and admit I have an addiction to fabric. All of this was purchased from SewYeah Quilting. We're gonna do an unbagging. I don't even remember what I bought. I've been gone for a month, and my mail was held, and they brought all the packages today. So let's get going. I want to try to start with the earliest package that I purchased, the earliest order. I'm just looking at the dates on the packages, and it looks like it might be this one. It says 2/2/22. I'll never forget. Now, since it's 2/2/22, I'll never forget when I got addicted to SewYeah Quilting fabric sales. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a YouTube channel. Well, actually, it's a quilt shop out in Las Vegas who happens to have a YouTube channel. And they have fabric sales every Tuesday and Saturday for about 4 hours. And if you would like a video on how to buy fabric from them, I can do that. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to show you how to do it. Or maybe after watching this haul, you might think, oh, I may not should do that. But yeah, I do it. Just do it. Anyway, here's the first ones. Here's what they do. They package them up in like 1 yard cuts, half yard cuts, fat quarters. They have by the yard, and charm packs, jelly rolls, notions, anything related to quilting really, but mostly fabric. So they'll, you know, assign a number to a bundle, and then in the live chat you have to enter that number if you want one of these bundles. And they run out, you know, they might say we have 10 of these or we have 1 of these. So if it's something you really like, they'll usually show it to you like this up close so you can see. This looks to be a 1 yard bundle. And it's nice fabric. For example, this is QT Fabrics, Dan Morris design for QT Fabric. Very nice. This looks like 2 of the same pattern, green and pink. And then here is an orange. It's a little bit different, but it's the same designer. Those 3 go together really well. I like that. In the meantime, here I'm also looking for possibilities for the quilt block a day in March, the Pat Sloan string bean quilt we're supposed to be doing. I'm going to be looking through here too to see if I can choose something from some of this myriad of fabric that I've bought. Here is another bundle. This looks like also QT Fabrics. This designer is David Gouchet. Look at that. That's pretty. These look like, let me just open one and see. Yeah, these are 1 yard cuts as well. The fabric winds up being on average about $6 a yard. Here's another coordinating fabric for that. Here's owls with that one. It's pretty cool. I never know which way is up for you. So that's a possibility for a coordinating quilt. This looks like it might be either 3-yard cuts or end of bolt. And there's no sort of invoice in there, so I don't really know. Looks like end of bolt. Do you know that when you pull the fabric off the bolt, or even if you're looking at a fabric on a bolt, that every 2 folds is a yard? Every 2 folds is a yard. So if your cardboard is in here, you can count 1, 2, 3, and about a half a yard. So this was an end of bolt. So end of bolts, I believe, are $6 a yard. So they know how much is in each bolt, and they'll, like, again, they'll assign a number to it and say, this is 3.5 yards, end of bolt. And this happens to be a 1930s green. I love green. Green and blues are my favorites. But this is a 1930s, and it looks to be a little elephant. See that? 3.5 yards. Another end of bolt. This looks to be, I thought this would be a good backing fabric. It's like a, kind of like a double check. Not a plaid, but let me see if I can show you. See that? Kind of has a khaki-ness to it. I think that would make a really good back. And I think there's a bunch on here. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks to be about 5.5 or 6 yards. So lots of fabric there, very useful. $6 a yard for all that. Okay, that was my first big adventure with them. Let's see if I can find the next one. 221, 224. I can't find a date on this one. 211. That's gotta be it, maybe. It doesn't matter, really. I was just trying to open them up in the order that I bought them. Don't you love to hear that paper crinkling? Plastic. They double bag everything so that your stuff comes safe without any damage to your fabric. By the way, if you order, I think it's 5 items, you get free shipping, and then everything else is $5. So if you bought 3 items, you'd have to pay $5. 1 through 4 items, you'd have to pay $5. And then also your state tax is added to that. Wow, pretty stuff, pretty stuff. Oh, I don't know where to start. Look at this. I remember this. I have to admit, I barely remember that first one I just opened. So these are, I believe, half-yard cuts. Let me check. Yes, half-yard cuts. So I have, it's a big check. Not a buffalo check, really. It's just a big gingham. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 2.5 yards of fabric there that coordinates. Love it. Can't stand it. It's so pretty. Look at these. Greens and oranges. Ooh-wee. Pretty. Now these look like fat quarters. Yes. These are fat quarters. So let me open that so you can see it. Pretty, pretty. It reminds me of one time my sister and I, when I was just a kid, she decided that she wanted to wallpaper my room. And she selected some sort of yellow or green and orange flower pattern, kind of like that. By the way, my big sister actually lives near Las Vegas, where this fabric came from. Pretty, pretty. Gorgeous, can't stand it. Here's another one in that same, I think this is called, I also got the, look, I even got these. So all of these coordinate that I got. Cozy Up by Corey Yoder of Coriander Quilts. See there? Good stuff. These are, I think these are like $10 is all. $9 or $10 usually, those 5-inch squares. What are they called? Charm packs. There's some more of that fabric line, but different. So I've got all of those coordinating fabrics for a project. Oh wow. Well, love it. Now, these were 3-yard cuts, I'm pretty sure. And this will make good backing fabric. It looks at first glance like muslin, but it's actually a grunge. I don't know if you could see it or not, but it has like a, it's like a white on white. It has a little bit of a gray, cream, a darker cream, like a tan, but it's very subtle. So I think I have 2 3-yard cuts of that. I thought that would be very useful. Okay, let's do this one. Alright, I remember this. I think these are 1-yard cuts. Yeah, look at this. Isn't that gorge? Hey, I wonder if maybe I could use a strip of that for my center block on the string bean. Did you all watch Pat Sloan's first block today? She was doing something like that with some peacocks in her fabric. I don't know. I'm gonna have to decide that because today's March 1st. And guess what? I don't have my first block done. Mainly because I wanted to see what was in here first before I decided on my fabrics. There's another one. That would coordinate. These are some kind of like flower pods. I'm not sure what kind of flower that is. If anybody knows what kind of flower that is, put it in the comments because I'm not sure what that is. But I like it. I love the colors. Love the colors. There's blue and different shades of teal, a black background, a coral, and a yellow. Kind of a gold actually in there. Love it. This is actually from Moda fabric. It's called Nocturnal. Nocturnal. So that first one I showed you and this one are called Nocturnal. And there was coordinating fabrics with them too. As a matter of fact, here looks like a bundle of fat quarters. There's another little fat quarter of that. And I think this went with it. Pretty sure. Because there's constellations, the sunset. These are like little little star, teeny tiny stars, twinklers. I'm not sure what this is. Owls, maybe? Maybe it's just a design, but it's supposed to be something of the night, nocturnal. Yeah. I don't know if I'd have enough to do that string bean quilt with that. Here's deer on that one. Rabbits. Is this nocturnal? Yeah, it's nocturnal. All of these are. So I'm going to keep those together. Here is another little bundle. This is blues and yellows. And it is from, let's see if I can read the selvage on this one. Liberty fabric. I don't see the whole name of it on here. Let me see. I'll just try one more to see. Thanks for being patient with me as I'm giddy with excitement here. The Artist's Home Collection. Nikki Wildflowers. N-I-K-I. Wildflowers. Now I'm curious at what the whole thing says. The Artist Home Collection. Mary Catherine Liberty. Okay, so anyway, all of these are supposed to coordinate. They do. Beautiful. Put some solids with those would really be good. Just white. Just plain old white with that would be beautiful. In a block. Here's another one that has some black. That's in that collection. Here's another little collection. This is how they show you the fabrics. They don't pull them out of here and show you. So, and this sale that they have that goes fast, you know, you can't really mess around. It's not like an auction, but almost. These are fat quarters. Again, the Artist Home Collection, but it's a different colorway of it. Cool. Caroline Campbell is the artist on this one, or the designer. The Artist Home. There you go. Cool beans. Here is a kind of a grunge fabric. This particular day I was thinking about a quilt design. That's a 1-yard cut. This is a woven, I'm pretty sure. Equanimity by Chelsea Design Works for Studio fabrics. Well, they say a woven is the same pattern on the front as on the back, but I'm not seeing that. But this has a really odd feel to it. It almost feels like polyester, but it does say 100% cotton print. But anyway, what I was going to say was, this particular day that I was watching their sale, I was looking for shades of gray, print gray, for an idea that I have on a particular quilt top. Did I show you these? This is more of that nocturnal. These are bigger cuts. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I got a problem. And I can't go on there every Tuesday and Saturday and buy fabric like that. I'll be bankrupt. Gonna have to control myself. That means here in about a half an hour. It's Tuesday. We just got home from Florida today. It's Tuesday evening at, I don't know what time it is. It's between 7 and 7:30, I think. And there's a sale tonight at 8 o'clock. It says 5 o'clock on their YouTube thing, but that translates to 8 o'clock for me. And like I say, it goes about 4 hours, so I'll probably watch it, but I tell you what, I don't have a penny to my name right now because of this. So, oh, I was going to tell you, they sent me a free pattern. This is called Illusion. It's a pattern by Moda. We'll do that one of these days. Here's another one for an apron. Sometimes they throw patterns in. A little pattern for an apron. Cute. Lined apron. That'd be a fun project to do. Cotton shot. This is a equivalent of a jelly roll. 42.5 by 42 inch strips, 100% cotton from Benartex. These are grungy solids. See, they're not completely solid, but they would translate as a solid if you put them in with some prints. Good thing to have. Okay, again, my gray obsession. Sorry about the lighting, it's dark outside. And I've just got a couple of lights in here. This is, what's it called? Can't think of the word for a second. You know what I'm talking about. That. Love those. I usually like them in colors, but this will be a really good thing to use for the idea that I have. There's some longhorn skulls. That's cool. I'm going to have a series out on something here pretty soon that you're going to want to follow along with these grays. Dark grays, light grays, any kind of grays. So start getting your grays all together. If you got some, pull them all together. If you want to go buy some, go to SewYeah and look for something like this. These are fat quarters, I think. Yeah, those are fat quarters. Here's another little bundle of, these are diagonal ginghams. Now these do look like buffalo check, but they're small. This one's like a black with an orangey, well, I'd call it like a light apricot. That's something you don't usually see in a gingham-y looking thing. There's a purple one, or lavender. One more in this bundle. Oh, cute. Love, love, love this. Gorgeous. Get all those colors and all those bands of design. And these are supposed to be all coordinating. It is, if you want some, well, nothing on that selvage. These are fat quarters, so I may not get the whole name on there. There. Is it coordinating? It has the same, this flower is all over this. Oh, look at this one. This one looks a little Aztec-y or something. All those same colors. Hot peppers. Well, you know what? This might be something that's kind of on the Latino theme. Hot peppers. And then these tropical flowers. Oh, here it is. This is QT Fabrics again. Dan Morris. Didn't we call his name a while ago on one of these? I don't know the name of it though. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Love it. Love it, love it. I should have got more of these. If I see more of those out there when I get money again. I'm gonna get some of those. Let me see, here's one. Now this, I don't know, this pepper is different. It's Michael Miller Hot Hot Hot, that's what it's called. And then some of them don't have enough selvage to reveal what it's called. So I'm not sure what that one's called. Don't want to cut it. I want to cut through my precious fabric. This one's tight. I think they know me by name over there now. Oh, yeah, I remember. These are the wovens. These are the wovens. They're almost like flannel. 6.5 yard bundle. 6 half yards is what it is. Paid $39 for that. Yeah, I'm gonna open that in a second. Okay, let's get into this. I'm curious about something. These are soft. They're kind of like flannel, but it's more like stable. You know, well, flannel's stable too. It's not flannel. It's woven. See, it's the same on the front as it is on the back. I don't know. You can't see that probably. This is a gray. See, you can't really tell. But this works well in your quilts. And yes, you can mix it. Oh, these are half yard cuts. You can mix them with other 100% cuts. You may not want to, but you can. It's not as thick as flannel, but it has that softness to it like flannel does. It's very thin, like regular quilting cotton. And I got all kinds of those. Different stripes, different types of checks. And a little bitty check. Useful. Here's a little fun bundle. This is cute. Love that aqua in the background. Well, it's kind of more like a light green. Cute. Coordinating fabric. This would make a good table runner. And then this little coordinating also. There you go. Little check. 5 quarters. One more of these little bundles. Oh, these are batik. That's that word I was trying to think of. I don't have too many yellows and oranges, so yellow, orange batik. Like that one. Gold. That's kind of almost like a saffron color, isn't it? Like it. This one has a little more design to it. Yeah. That'll be good for like sunflower centers or any kind of yellow. Makes a great add-in to your quilt block. Really gives it a pop of color. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 fat quarters. I don't remember what I paid for this, but on the average it was $6 a yard. And those bundles kind of come out to that. This was a full bolt, not a full bolt, but an end of bolt is what they call it. Gray. I needed gray, so this will make a good backing maybe, or at least part of one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 11 yards there. So I could probably get maybe up to 3 backs off of that. Useful. And then here's another end of bolt. And this is 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 yards. That would make a big backing easily. 4 yards, right? For a bigger quilt. It's got a little, it looks to me like grains of rice. And it is gray. It looks like it's coming out kind of greenish on the video, but it's gray, and it's actually not green at all. It's just a regular gray, a blue gray, not a yellow warm gray, but a cooler gray. So it was my big bolt. Okay, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this SewYeah quilting haul. I'm happy with it. I wish I had millions and millions of dollars so I could just buy all the fabric, but you know we can't do that. But we can get some of it, daggone it. And now I have to decide, what am I going to do for that string bean quilt, because I need to get to making my blocks. Today's March 1st. I have not made my block yet. Probably the next video you see will be a little tutorial like Pat did of that string bean block, and hopefully I'll have a couple of them made by the time you see it. But technically it starts the 5th if you're just doing 25, because it's an optional 25 block or 30 block. So I'm going to call that a grace period, and that'll give me time to figure out what in the world I'm going to do. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to have a tutorial on how to buy fabric from them. If you don't want to just pop in there and figure it out, there's some steps you have to take to be able to do it. And I'd be happy to make a video on that. Let me know. See you later.